party yet?
No chosen party yet, which is why I was telling you. First, we scan the political environment and clearly see that we have only two options. Our first option, which is the best option, will be to register a new party. At the moment, I can say, and it's not secret, we have read that alarm before. There are more than 70 groups that have filed application with INEC seeking for registration. Thus, INEC is sitting on it.
It has been registered, or maybe it's in the process of trying to do.
There is no indication. Many of them have not even been given their acknowledgement. Because by the law, if you receive acknowledgement from INEC, after 90 days, you should, even when INEC has not, you should just deem yourself registered. So somehow, technically, INEC has stalled that process in a way that you don't even have the acknowledgement.
But INEC is an independent arm of government, even by its name. So why do you think this is happening?
It's part of the whole problem of state capture, which the current administration has perfected it. It has muzzled the National Assembly. It is muzzling INEC. It is not yet visibly obvious, but it is clear. Somehow there is some manipulation going on there.
But have you tried talking to INEC to hear why they are not giving those acknowledgements? Or maybe there could be some technical explanation.
I can tell you, many of those who have filed the application have been engaging INEC. And this is not a process that started today. For more than a year now, close to 2 years, we've been monitoring it. Like I said, more than 70 are there lying. So we know the danger. We can file application, and if INEC choose,
it could join those 70.
It could join those 70s. So, but nonetheless, we are not giving up.
You filed.
There is a group working on that. I'm not sure they have filed it yet, but when it is done, the world will know. Okay?
That was the former Vice National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Northwest, Malam Salihu Lukman, exposing how the Tinubu administration has captured the Independent National Electoral Commission and is stifling the democratic space by ensuring that no new political parties were registered. And this is dangerous for democracy. And coming from a man who claimed that he fought for democracy, it shows you how democracy is under threat in Nigeria. And what Lukman is telling you there, that over 70 political parties, political associations have submitted application to the Independent National Electoral Commission, and they dumped the application without doing anything. It's absolutely true. I know some people who have already filed and they are waiting. I don't want to mention their names. Political associations, up to date, INEC has not done the needful. Therefore means that Lukman is right. There is a manipulation of INEC to ensure that no new political parties are registered. In other words, to ensure that the opposition, to ensure that the political space continue to narrow instead of getting widened as expected in a democracy. It's getting narrow at the political space. And because they understood the technicality, like Salihu Lukman pointed out, they know that if they give you acknowledgement, as a political association that applied for registration as a political party, after 90 days of that acknowledgement, whether they registered you or not, you automatically becomes a registered political party. What they have done was to ensure that no acknowledgement was issued on those applications. In other words, closing the political space. And they are doing this in a systemic way. Not since Sani Abacha have we seen anything like this. Not since Sani Abacha have we seen our democracy in danger like this. It's important that people know this. Now, why this is dangerous is because right now, the political space is being narrowed by the ruling All Progressive Congress, and they are not even ashamed of it. They are even very proud of it. The president calls it a game. When they had their national summit recently, the president described it as a game. So they are playing a game. They are not, it's not about national interest. To them, it's a game. The president was celebrating the country turning to a one-party state and justifying it that people has free movement. He said people are bailing out from a sinking ship. That's the way he put it. He said, go and sweep them all, sweep them all, sweep them all. So that was an acknowledgement for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to say that on that occasion. He says, sweep them clean, sweep them clean. It therefore means that that is a strategy of the APC to sweep clean all the political parties so that there will be no opposition in Nigeria. So while they are sweeping it clean, while they were sweeping it clean according to their strategy, those who didn't buy into that sweeping arrangement, people like Salihu Lukman, who said, no, we cannot continue like this, and want to challenge that process and run to INEC to register political party, they will meet a brick wall. INEC will just collect the application and file it. They will not acknowledge. So, the opposition politics in Nigeria is under serious threat. Political parties are being destabilized from inside. The opposition political parties are being destabilized from inside. And those who are fed up with that destabilization and want to make a new pathway for themselves and for the nation, they cannot get succor at the INEC. This is a total ambush of democracy in Nigeria. If people are not seeing it, they ought to see it. That what Lukman has revealed and what is a reality in Nigeria today is that the APC is deliberately shrinking the political space so that the opposition cannot breathe in Nigeria. The opposition politicians and opposition politics is in danger in Nigeria. And that was why some time ago, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, talked about that democracy is dying in Nigeria. And some people were challenging him, especially those of them in APC, and those of them sympathetic to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They were challenging him, how can he say that? But that is true. Only in a dying democracy will you have a situation where the political parties are being destroyed from inside as a result of the machination of the ruling party. And then the INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, which is only independent by name since the APC took over, is also making effort to stifle any arrangement to extricate yourself from the stranglehold of political destabilization in your party. If you want to move out, to find a space so that you can breathe. You want to form another political party. INEC has made it impossible. Now this is classic dictatorship. This is not democracy. It should worry every Democrat, anybody who believes in democracy, that this thing is happening in Nigeria. That the political space are dangerously closing with no option left for the opposition to operate. How can you stop people from registering, but you are quick to deregister political parties? Don't forget, right now we have about 18 registered political parties. 18 registered political parties. Many of those political parties are just briefcase political parties. Just briefcase political parties. Registered by some of them also who are in the APC. They just put some of their surrogates to be the briefcase holders of the positions in those parties. You have parties like this one that AAC that Sowore used to contest under. Sowore is the national chairman of the party. He is the presidential candidate of the party. He is the spokesperson of the party. He's everything. That's basically a briefcase political party. There are many of them like that. INEC has deregistered so many political parties. Now we are left with 18. And that 18 has also been they have been also infiltrated by the APC. All you have to do is try to use any one of them. You will now realize that they are just placeholders for people in APC. Remember the rush to go to SDP. It has mellowed down now. Why? Because those who are rushing to SDP suddenly realize that SDP is like the people there are just like placeholders for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And it's spread around. Therefore, those who genuinely want to have political parties that can be able to challenge what is going on in the country under the APC, they are finding it difficult. And people say that democracy is not under threat in Nigeria. Democracy is under threat. If you are in doubt, listen to what Malam, Salihu, Lukman said in that clip you watch. You will see that there is no doubt that democracy is in danger in Nigeria. After destroying the opposition political parties internally, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration has also made it difficult for people to register new political parties. They went there and put roadblocks so that you can't register. While they were busy getting endorsement right, left, and center. And I can tell you for free, before the next election, for the 18 political parties I told you about that are registered with INEC right now, more than 90% of them, they are going to endorse Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Go and mark it somewhere that I say so. They are going to come together and say Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the man. Despite his abysmal record, despite the suffering of the Nigerian people, despite the insecurity in the country, you will see them, these briefcase political parties. But the genuine ones, the type that Salihu, Lukman and co want to put out, that could be able to challenge the mess going on under the name of democracy in Nigeria, those ones will not be registered. They will continue to put roadblocks for them. They will continue to ensure that they don't get the acknowledgement letter, so that they will not, after 90 days, claim to be political parties. Do not be surprised. By the time they will start processing those more than 70 applications, elections will be on our doorstep. These are all strategies. The president called it a game. But that's a dangerous game. It is putting democracy under threat. It's interesting because a few years ago, this same Bola Ahmed Tinubu was complaining about the dangers of a one-party state. Today, he's celebrating one-party state, and he's calling it a game. The ball is in the court of the Nigerian people to ensure that democracy is saved by working hard to protect their vote in 2027. Because if not, what will happen with this state capture that Lukman talked about? Only God knows where it will end. But for now, let it be known that democracy is under threat in Nigeria. When parties are destroyed internally, and those who did not agree with that internal destruction of political parties and want to form new associations of political parties, they are not getting the opportunity to do so by INEC. What does that mean? It means that democracy is under threat. And the president of Nigeria described it as a game. That is a very dangerous game as far as democracy is concerned. I don't know what you think about the alarm raised by Salihu Lukman, revealing that over 70 political associations have applied to INEC for registration, and INEC is sitting on top of those applications. And some of those applications are over 2 years old. Whatever is your position in your assessment of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's 2 years administration and the stifling of the political space, whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.